play in the Southern Section Championship for football. Upon arriving, there's already hundreds of people in the stands. Some of our players are getting interviewed, and there's newscasters there. We're on television, and for a small school like Atella, that's something completely different. We had never even been there to that game, let alone receive all of this attention. So throughout the first half, there wasn't really any big plays either side. We took a 1-touchdown lead only because we had one extra possession. So it was 21-14 going into halftime, but I still went into halftime pretty pissed off. I was pissed off because I had waited a long time to get in this game, put a lot of hard work and dedication, and thus far I really didn't make a big impact on the game. And the reason for this being I was the left side safety, meaning my job was to make sure no one on the left side scored a touchdown, and all the plays were going to the right side. And they were having some success the first half on our right side, which caused frustration with the team. And going into the third quarter, the frustration got even worse. They scored 3 touchdowns in this quarter compared to our only 2. Now, like I said, I didn't really make a big impact. All the plays happening on the right side, our teammates are getting frustrated at our defense, and I'm there not making a big impact, getting pissed off even more. Going to the fourth quarter, however, so we score on our opening drive, and then they score on their opening drive. But after they score their opening drive on the fourth quarter, at this point the score is 42-42. I get taken out of the game. I get taken out of the game because there's a guy on the outside running a fade route just straight, and there's a guy on the inside, this is on the left side, running a 10-yard out route. It's 4th and 10, meaning if they get this first down and they score, they have a good chance to come back and win the game. However, if we stop them here, we have a very good chance of winning the game. And my job was to make sure that the fade route didn't catch the ball. Now, one of my teammates decided that he was going to guard the fade route too, leaving the 10-yard out wide open. I remember this moment really slowing down to me, and I made an executive decision. I'm like, I need to cover that 10-yard out. There's no way I can let him get an easy first down and come back and win this game. So I cover it, and then the guy running the fade route catches it one-handed over both of our guys, and, well, I'm like, shit. And after they score that drive, the coach pulls me over. He says, that's your fault. You were supposed to guard that route, and you're out of the game. So I got really pissed off because up until this point, I was one of the most well-respected defensive players on the team, not just by teammates, but by parents. I watched more film than the coaches at times. I could tell what play the offense was going to run by the way their offensive players were leaning, the way they were standing, the way they were moving. So I really ran our defense. Even the coach would call plays, and he gave me jurisdiction whether I can change it. So there's a lot of trust there, and I felt really betrayed because he didn't trust me anymore. So I get taken out of the game, and about 8 minutes, I watch my replacement fail at replacing me. The first play he was in, the running back trucked him, shoved his head in the ground, said, eat a bag of dicks, and ran for a 50-yard touchdown. And I was like, wow, I wouldn't have eaten a bag of dicks, but okay. So I'm on the sideline, getting more and more pissed off, and they score once, making the game 49-42. No, actually, we scored first, 49-42, and then they scored, making it 49-49. And then with 22 seconds left in the game, we scored a touchdown, making it 55-49. Now, this is a 6-point difference because our field goal kicker missed a field goal, meaning if they score and kick a field goal, they win the game. So we kick off, and as we're kicking off, the pressure's building, 6,000 people in the stadium total, all pressure on us. And the coach pulls me over and says, we need you, you're the best we've got, stay the hell back this time, and make sure they don't score again. So I'm in the game, 8 seconds left, they run their last play. And I intercept the ball all the way back at our 10-yard line. The crowd goes crazy, there's 3,000 people in their stands, silent, disappointed in their kids. 3,000 people over here cheering, the crowd's going crazy. I get dogpiled at our 10-yard line, which felt great. Not when the lineman got there, but it felt great. It was something out of a movie, and I was suffocating. But I finally got to make that big impact I wanted to have on this game. And another way I wanted to have an impact, there's a guy named Tristan Sprague, whose mom had passed away a week ago prior to the game due to a heart attack. So instead of keeping and showcasing the football after the game, I gave the ball to him, and I told him that was the best game of football I've ever played in my life. So I was happy I was able to make a big impact on not only the game at the end, but also on a player's life as well.